guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I was thinking about just doing like everyday kind of look. I'm going to a museum today with Monica, so I figured I'd just get ready and we can just chat and I can, you know, this is kind of like what I do whenever I'm like leaving the house. So yeah, let me zoom you in. I'm still gonna do the eyes first. Generally, on like a day-to-day basis when I'm just going to work, I don't do the eyes first, but today, as usual I am, because I might have some fallout from the shadows I'm going to use. So let me zoom you in really quick and we'll get started with the eyes. Okay, so the amount of lash glue that is in my eyelashes right now is absurd and incredibly annoying, so please try not to focus on that because I just spent like 5 minutes trying to get rid of another like little clump of eyelash glue, which is very annoying. I'm just gonna prime my lids really quick with some concealer. So in Chicago today, it snowed 6 inches overnight and it's still snowing right now and I wanna die because I hate it so much. I think generally it's like pretty for like 10 minutes, you know, like before everybody wakes up or like in the middle of the night, but now it's like I've got to dig out my car, like shawl out my car, and I drive a Prius. Like it does not do well in this weather. I have a very tiny car and it doesn't like it, so I have to drive to the museum and it's just gonna be a roller coaster ride of emotions. I'm more than apprehensive about making that drive because it's just like, at least from the street that I can see right now, it's not like a main road that we live on, so it's not plowed as well. I'm not looking forward to it, so I'm just setting that concealer. I'm going to use the ABH Soft Glam palette because I love it and it's beautiful. So just grabbing a fluffy blending brush and the shade Burnt Orange right here. I'm gonna use this shade first as a transition shade, just all over the lid. So yeah, it's snowing still and I'm supposed to drive home to my parents' house for like the next couple days. I have Monday off from work, so that's gonna be just a fucking blast. So I'm just really not a big fan of the snow. Luckily we've not had much this year at all, so that's nice, but or like this winter. It's so insane, like if you ever meet someone from, or if you're from here, like from the Midwest, all we do is talk about the weather. Like it's so weird. I didn't notice it until my uncle moved to he moved to Arizona. Okay, so hang on. I'm gonna go in with the shade Rustic right here. And kind of just deepen up the crease. So he moved to Arizona and he was like, no one talks about the weather here because it's the same every single day. It's sunny and warm and there's never a cloud in the sky. And I was like, what do you talk about then? Like, small talk is so easy in Chicago because it's always about the weather, you know, because it changes like every 10 minutes and it's rather extreme. So here I am talking about the and doing my makeup, which sounds about right actually. But Monica and I are going to the Wonder Museum, which is like a art installation museum. It's like an interactive museum. It just looks beautiful and it closes. It's only like a limited time, like here for a specific amount of time. It was supposed to end in December, but then they extended it to the end of January, I think, to, you know, account for the fact that they were selling out every day, which worked out better for us. I'm gonna go in with the shade Mulberry right here. Monica's yelling for some reason in the background. So I'm really excited, and it's like one of those places where it's kind of guided, I guess. I'm just deepening up the outer V and dragging it into the crease just to deepen it up. Same shape as normal. I tried to wing out this, my eyes, lift them up some. And then going back in with the first brush, just blending out. Make sure it's very seamless. So before I deepen up the outer V with a dark brown, I'm gonna go in with the eyeshadow. It's a Metal Crush eyeshadow from Kat Von D in the shade Thunderstruck. And it's this beautiful duochrome, duochrome color, and it's just beautiful. So I'm gonna use that on the lid and then deepen up the outer V, and just to make it more cohesive and stuff like that. I'm just gonna go and use that on my finger. And I find that this color kind of changes what is reflected the most, kind of based on what colors you've used on your eye. So like if I used more cool tone, it kind of reflects a little bit more green. Very interesting. I actually got this at Marshall's, and it was on sale for $3. So I was like, hell yeah. No way in hell am I gonna pay full price for Kat Von D at this point. So now I'm gonna go back in with the ABH palette and the shade Cypress Umber right here. So I'm gonna go in with a tiny little fluffy angled brush and deepen up the outer V with that color. Cool. Okay, so I just put a little bit more of that shadow on, and now I'm gonna just pop off and do some liner and lashes, and then I'll come back and have it zoomed out so we can do the face. Okay, so lashes are on. Liner is absolute trash, but we're moving past that, and I'm just gonna put on some Bye Bye Under Eye really quick, just to neutralize anything. But this color looks really nice. The shimmer. I haven't used it before, but I was gonna use it the other day. I don't remember what for. Oh, I was gonna maybe wear it to my holiday party. So we had our holiday party at work. Oh, I forgot to prime. Well, now I'm gonna prime, which makes no sense. Reverse this order if you ever do this. So I'm going in, I'm grabbing the SMASHBOX Redness Reducing because it's unbelievable, and I got the small size when I bought it because I'd never like tried it before, and now that I've used it for maybe 2 weeks, I love it. It's so nice because I get so much redness under my nose. I mean, like hormonal redness, like women always got red there. It's just unbelievable how quick it works. And it's just so smoothing. So I really like it. And I need to get the bigger size. As far as like making it last, like my makeup last longer, I have absolutely no idea. I just know that like now I look like I'm even toned, you know? So I'm not really sure about longevity wise, but I just know it just kind of smooths everything out and makes it look real nice. So I'm gonna just use my Pro Glow because I love it so much. I'm just applying that all over the face with my beauty blender. So we had our holiday party for work Thursday because work is just like so busy in December that it's impossible for anyone to leave at 5. It's just absurd. So we do it in January, which is chill, which like is easier, it's cheaper, it's like I have enough like delaying of gift shopping that I need to use my after work hours in December anyway. So it was an open bar from 5 to 8, and then we like rented out a space at a rooftop at a hotel, and even though it's winter, it was like enclosed. It was beautiful, and they had like a flatbread bar. It was so good. So we were there for like that whole time, and I was just like, okay, pace yourself, don't make an absolute idiot of yourself in front of your coworkers, which is a genuine fear I had for 3 days beforehand. Like just stress dreams, like just crazy things. I've done very silly things with coworkers when I'm drunk, just like being like office crushes I'm like confessing to. It's like, no, this is just ridiculous. Maybe you should just shut up and drink some water. Which coincidentally is something I did not do. I didn't make an absolute fool of myself, but I was so hungover. Like, I didn't drink water all night, which is dumb. And even though I was home at 10:30, and I came home and I ate some ramen because I'm in college apparently, and passed out. And I woke up at 3 and I was like, water. And I was just so hungover that morning. Oh god, it was brutal. But it was a good party, I must say. Also, hangovers when you're, like I just turned 25, hangovers somehow have gotten exponentially worse. Oh, so I just used the Pro Glow concealer and the Wet n Wild concealer. At the stroke of midnight on my 25th birthday, they were like, you will now have the worst hangovers. My body made the decision for me that there will be no bouncing back like there used to be. Like, even just a year ago, you know? I could just have a Gatorade, eat a bagel, and I'd be on my way, and I'd be fine. I could drink again at like 3. Like, and now it's like, I'm out for... I'm just the least productive person, and I'm just cannot bounce back, and it's absurd. I was like, what happened? 25 is brutal. Guess this is what happens. Old age. I'm gonna set that with my RCMA No Color powder really quick. I'm just going to bronze my face with the Becca Multitasking Perfecting Powder in the shade Warm Honey. And just warming up my face. I'm going to Florida in a couple weeks, and I cannot wait. I'm so excited to just see the sun again and be warm and not have to layer constantly, like coats and scarves and hats and gloves, and just like freeze. Alright, and then just my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the shade Plum Rose. It just smells so good. I love it. I just got this maybe 2 weeks ago, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy highlight, blush. So I'm just gonna pop off camera and do my brows, and then I'll come back and we can finish the under eyes, so we'll be like zoomed in and stuff like that. So okay, so brows are on. I used the Bomb Ass Brows collection from Benefit that Desi Perkins had come out with, and I love it so much. It's just so good. So I'm basically going to repeat the same process that I did on the lids. I'm just going to start with burnt orange and just kind of blend that underneath. Then grabbing rustic, doing that again. And then mulberry, just really work it into the lash line. And then cypress umber just on the outer lash line. I used the highlighter, highbrow from Benefit that was in the box for my brow bone highlight, and I'm going to go in with the shade Tempera for the inner corner. And the lashes I'm using are the ARDELL Demi Wispies. So, much more natural, but like still had a nice pop. Alright, so I'm going to add lower lash mascara really quick. Okay, and then I'm going to zoom out and we can do the lip. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the JonteBlu Brown Sugar lip liner and just line my lips. And then I'm gonna go in with the Bite Beauty Amuse Bouche lipstick in the shade Chai. Just right over that. I have like a little sample one, it's so cute. Okay, so this is the final look. Hope you guys like it. My battery's flashing at me. But yeah, I really like the duochrome Kat Von D shadow. It's really pretty. But yeah, so this is kind of a quick makeup look. I mean, you could use anything on the center, like any shimmery shade on the center. The Soft Glam palette is beautiful and it's so versatile. So if like anyone's not sure whether or not to get it, it's perfect, absolutely. And the formula is so good. So I would highly recommend it. But yeah, so like I said, please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.